between removing that roof and no oversight, banks to greed drove us into a hole. When Ohio State plays Michigan in the big game, well, allows it to be a game and not a brawl, there's a fair referee. Right. If the referees were owned by either team, it would not be a fair game, and you could never trust the outcome. So congressional lack of oversight, conglomerate, bank of greed drove us in a hole. And guess what? We bailed out the banks.
Haven't given back.
But did not link it to lending and reinvestment. Well, they are now awash in $2 trillion in capital. They can't figure out what to spend. We're arguing about $8 billion. While the banks are awash in capital, they were able to get fees and free money and lend it to students to fee money. If their student loan debt is greater than credit card debt. Banks got free money and charge fees on it. Don't stop there. We bail the banks out. Home foreclosure is still on the rise. We heard all the talk last spring, last fall about jobs, mass, job cut. Mixed message. So we had an insurance bill. The right thing to do. Not 59 million Americans, 59 million, and without health insurance, and fees keep rising. Buy medicine across the board in Canada cheaper than you can buy it on the state side, same medicine. That's at the top. Christmas time, we fell on the millionaires. February, cut low income into the heat assistance, cut state workers, and cut the health rates. We got to feed the roots, not just the leaves. Workers must not be the scapegoat for a rather profound economic crisis. We have a great president. He needs help. I'll protect help. Our silence and cynicism only cost the president's dream. The story goes that 1940s, April Randolph and Miss Bethune, a number of them, remember President Roosevelt about jobs and justice and fairness. He said, I agree with everything you said. Like, well, make me do it. When we act, we make good presidents great. Our inaction contributes to our predicament. Tell the government we're going to act. We're not going backwards. We're going to act. It's not just about wages. It's about collective bargaining. He does not want your pocketbook. He wants your head. Workers have got to fight back. With their head. We can negotiate wages. We always do. Negotiate benefits. We cannot negotiate away our right to have collective bargaining. There's this Harris case. Outstanding woman of esteem, Board of Education. 2 years into a term, the governor removes her arbitrarily. Not because of malfeasance, not because of lack of attendance, just decided to replace her shamelessly without a notice. That's what happens when you don't have collective bargaining. Say we have collective bargaining. We not be treated arbitrarily. We have the right collective bargaining, negotiate, care, pensions, wages, decent standard of living. At the top, 59 million without health insurance. 49 million in poverty. Went to a homeless shelter a few weeks ago in San Francisco, about 7 o'clock at night. And the women were there in the floor with their children, teaching them to read, write, and to do computer. They're kind of upscale women. A very clean place. They were not haggard. They had not been there that long. These women worked every day but couldn't pay rent.
Right.
Workers are not the reason why we had the bank collapse.
No, we're not.
That's right.
We're not the reason why people work without insurance. Workers have made America strong.
Yes, we have.
We must reconcile business, labor, and government. Reconcile
business,
labor,
labor,
government. We together make America strong. What Roosevelt saved us from was there was no middle. Crushed, labor unions had been crushed out. You had business and you had government corrupted by business. So Roosevelt brings in something called Glass-Steagall to put some roof on banker behavior, what he called banksters. He brought in FDIC. He put a roof on greed on the floor beneath the poor. So you're hungry, there's a CC camp. It's a WPA camp. There should be no homeless, no starving Americans. Say no starving Americans. Roosevelt put the roof over greed. Floor beneath the poor. No person starved. We're going full circle. We removed the roof from the poor, from the rich, taking the floor from the poor. So you remove the Glass-Steagall and they can invest wildly, globally. They make corporations and individuals. They can then use target money to put politicians out of business or to intimidate them. So we remove the roof from the rich, the floor from the poor, and sink the middle class. That's not the American way. We may not have been there 2 years ago. Here we are today, black and white and brown together. Male and female together. Because when they close your plant and take your job to a cheap labor market abroad, we all look just alike in the dark. It's time to turn the lights on. Did not go from white to black, or black to brown. They went from here to yonder. We closed the plants, work, jobs leave, drugs and guns come. It says time to rebuild America. Time to reinvest. You cannot discuss the Ohio budget without discussing trade policy. Attack the workers and embrace the president of China? You mean taking workers' right to a voice is our way? No. Say workers have an obligation to work, serve, and produce, and earn a place at the table. Collective bargaining, not individual begging. Collective bargaining. When you have in a great nation such as ours, nearly 60 million without health insurance, and a tax on the uninsured, and there's such confusion in the land. I was in Washington the day the health care bill was passed, and all the Congress people who were voting against the health care bill had one themselves that we paid for. Now, one of them objected conscientious to having the bill we paid for. But they stood against the bill that they were benefiting from. Then they met a man outside. He was a kind old man. He saw me and came with a friendly face, and he said, "Reverend, I'm not a racist." I said, "I didn't say anything, hello."